What's going on, guys? Rev Sack here once again. On this video, there's one thing in particular I wanted to talk about, and it's kind of interesting and funny at the same time. The other day I ran across a good friend of mine, and he's aware of my organization, my writings, everything that I'm trying to do on the internet. And he approached me and he said that it was a really good idea, but that it might hurt me in the future since I am a criminal justice major. He told me that I probably couldn't get a government job because in the future that when they did a background check on me, they would check the internet, check MySpace pages and YouTube pages. He might be right about that, but I found that to be kind of peculiar. Now, if they were to do this, what would they find exactly? Would they get the impression that I'm anti-government, that I'm anti-establishment? Maybe, but that's not the case. The case is I'm not anti-government. I'm simply an activist for the preservation of American rights. And I'm sure that this is a matter that everyone can agree with, that no one wants to lose their rights. Otherwise, what good would America be? And I just thought that was kind of amusing that, you know, he mentioned something like that, and I didn't really know what to think of it at the time, and I've had some time to think about this organization and, you know, where I want to take it and everything, and, you know, he told me that, you know, these YouTube videos are too serious, and that's okay, but the fact is people aren't going to fucking take me seriously. But I didn't exactly expect anyone to take me seriously. I just expected, you know, I figured, you know, if somebody watches the video, it doesn't matter if they take me seriously or not. The bottom line is they're going to get the message, and that's what matters. I'm not here to amuse people. I'm not here to be serious. I fucking hate seriousness. People have always told me all my life that I'm not serious enough, but my response is, as long as you get your shit done, why be serious? I mean, all seriousness does is add to the misery of your life. And you notice a lot of people that don't smoke and don't drink, don't gamble, they don't do anything. I don't gamble myself, and I don't drink very often, but you know, I don't condone gambling, and I don't condone being an alcoholic or a heavy smoker, but very often you will find people that do absolutely nothing, people that don't drink coffee, that don't take any kind of drugs, that don't drink alcohol or smoke. They are usually very, very miserable people. Sure, they may be healthy, sure they may be good runners, they may be attractive, but they are fucking miserable. They're pissed off all the time, and, you know, I've worked with a great deal of people like that. People that, you know, never took smoke breaks because they don't smoke, and they're usually not the best people to be around. They're usually jerks. And, you know, I remember thinking, you know, well, why are they jerks? I mean, if they've never smoked before, why do they have to be a jerk about it? Because they don't have any reason to be alive. Because their minds drive them crazy. All they live for is to stay alive. And if you don't have fun, if you don't indulge yourself, what's the point of being alive? If you just work all the time to pay your bills, what exactly are you paying your bills for? You're paying your bills so that you can have a place to stay, so that you can sleep, so that you can be rested from work. The whole point of work is to, you know, pay your bills so that you can live. But if you're not living, what's the point of being alive to begin with? And a lot of people have lost sight of that. They've become so mixed up in their pursuit of the American dream and the pursuit of happiness, or shall I put it, the concept, society's concept of the pursuit of happiness, that they can't find a reasoning in their life. They're not happy because they're just chasing their own tail, because they're trying to find some way to achieve success and become happy, because that is what society says you have to do in order to be happy. They say that before you can be happy, you have to be a lawyer or a doctor or live in a mansion or drive a Porsche and have a family with 3 kids and a beautiful wife that you go home and fuck every night. I mean, it seems kind of odd to me, and so many people are engulfed in that, and they just don't really have much reason to stay alive, because they're just pissed off all the time, and all they do is bust their asses so that they can keep on living in misery. and they condemn anyone that does drink or does do drugs. But I have more respect for someone that can actually unwind and get some joy out of life versus someone that's just an asshole because they hate their life and everything about it. And you know, someone like that needs to get some serious help, some psychiatric help as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, I guess there's really no point to this video particularly. I'm just making it to be making it, because I myself, and I consider myself to be the opposite of a procrastinator. When I don't do something or accomplish something at least once a week, I start feeling like a petty schmuck and a piece of shit. And I try so hard to maintain my level with everyone else, because I feel that everyone else is superior to me very often. And I probably need a psychiatrist myself, but I'm not going to see one. Well, anyway, I hope all of you have a good Easter and a good summer and all that, and I'll see you next time.